Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Donald Trump says he'll reopen Alcatraz prison for America's most ruthless and violent offenders. And they changed the title again. They added a couple of things to the title since I first looked at this. America's most ruthless and violent offenders. I guess maybe that's like a quote from Trump, possibly. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to throw that in the Gematrinator calculator since they put it there with the quote. And I catch something right away. America's most ruthless and violent offenders. Look at the 466. And you see how that's like 46, right? Remember, Donald Trump, he is born in 1946, okay? So that's on the fly right there. You see Donald Trump born in 1946, and then that kind of what they emphasize in the title again equals 466, like 46. I'll see if anything else just kind of matches. Oh, it kind of synced up with the Kentucky Derby a little bit. It looks like right there. Uh, with the horse racing, right? 169. I know we just had the Kentucky Derby, and then one day before that we had the Philly race, which is the female horses typically aged 4 years and under. So you get 169 with that as well. Let's just try violent offenders, even though we hit with that 46 already with Trump's birth year. Violent offenders. And let's just see. All right, it connects with some other stories right now, but nothing major. These numbers here that you do see, the 243 and the 81 with violent offenders, those do connect to Joe Biden, who was the 46th president, which also connects with that Trump birth year, 1946. And then America's most ruthless and violent offenders, 466, like 46. But that 243 connects with Joe Biden because his full name equals 243. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. You see the 243? And then look at the 108, which connects with that 81 with violent offenders. 81, 81. 108 is like 81. President Biden equals 81. Right there. And you see the 234, which is like 243. You see that? So you get 243 with his full name, 234. So it's 243, and then the 3 and the 4 are just mixed up. And then obviously you see the 81, 108. President Biden equals 81 right there. And remember, he had around 81 million votes to beat Trump when he beat Trump. So I just wanted to do that real quick on the fly since they changed the title here. So America's most ruthless and violent offenders. And let's look at here. You can look at those pics real quick. It looks like there's another video to play with the Associated Press as well. So Donald Trump says he is directing his government to reopen and expand Alcatraz, this is the notorious former prison on the hard-to-reach California island off of San Francisco. In a post on his Truth social site Sunday, Trump wrote that for too long, America has been plagued by vicious, violent, and repeat criminal offenders, the dregs of society who will never contribute anything other than misery and suffering. Most Uh, excuse me, when we were a more serious nation in times past, we did not hesitate to lock up the most dangerous criminals and keep them far away from anyone they could harm. That's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm going to try to get through this, and we can probably check this AP video. There wasn't a video when I first looked at this, so a video has popped up here. So we're going to check that out.
Reopening Alcatraz.
Just an idea I've had, and I guess because the judges, so many of these radicalized judges, they want to have trials for every single, think of it, every single person that's in our country illegally, that came in illegally. That would mean
It's going to turn into another race thing. I already knew it.
millions of trials, and it's just so ridiculous what's happening. And it's long been a symbol, Alcatraz, of whatever it is. I mean, it's a sad symbol, but it's a symbol of law and order. And, it's got quite a history, frankly. Yeah. So I think we're going to do that, and we're looking at it right now.
Okay. And then it's going to jump to another story, obviously. And I may have that video also over here. Let's see. Might be the same thing. All right, so that's the same video. It looks like maybe from a different angle. Okay, Alcatraz is nicknamed The Rock, right? The prison, infamously inescapable due to the strong ocean currents and cold Pacific waters that surround it, was known as The Rock, and housed some of the most notorious criminals, including gangster Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. Look, that's amazing because the character The Rock on the world stage, I know his birthday was just a few days back. And it was. He has the second day of the 5th month birthday. You see that? And this article hits right now as I'm recording right now. It is May 5th. So as I'm recording this right now, it's 3 days after Dwayne The Rock Johnson's birthday. So it's not a coincidence we get The Rock Alcatraz trending story. Okay? Not a coincidence. All right? Not whatsoever. Because I just connected Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, former college football player, professional wrestler, as he still comes back every now and then, right? And obviously this big time actor, right? So he's got the same birthday as Jordan Travis, who's trending, who had to retire. He couldn't recover from a left leg injury, drafted by the Jets, never played it down, right? Out of FSU. And remember, he's out of FSU, Florida State University, and The Rock played for Miami, like Florida, right? You see that? So they got the same birthday. So The Rock trending there, and now you get The Rock Alcatraz. These other characters sync up as well, too. I'm sure of it. But they got the same birthday. And look at Jordan Travis, who retired, synced up with The Rock. And I put that together in that breakdown. So when I realized The Rock here with Alcatraz, I'm like, oh, brother. But look, Jordan Travis with the same birthday as The Rock. Travis is kind of like Alcatraz. You see that? Travis Alcatraz. I say it all the time and I expose it once again. This is a fake world and this stuff is ran on the language. Okay? I guess, we could say, okay, these are individual rituals or whatever. And it's like, ooh, wow. And I'm not saying they don't, there's not rituals being performed. And I'm not saying that, right? But this stuff starts first and foremost with the language. Alcatraz, you see Travis, and you see the rock connection. Undeniable, right? Now, even let's look at that language again. Look at this, the rock, Alcatraz. The rock is a prison. Look at the rock and prison, 35 and 37. And you see the two reduction ciphers here with the language. The rock, 35 and 37, prison, 35 and 37. Even Alcatraz has 53, which is the same numbers, 3535, reversed Alcatraz 53. And didn't The Rock have like a prison fighting scene in one of the Fast and Furious movies? I remember watching it. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I happened to be in prison at the time for some burglary charges, right? And I remember watching Fast and Furious where The Rock had a fighting prison scene. Was it? I don't know if it was 5. I don't know. Prison escape, full scene, the fate of the Furious. Hobbs, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Shaw, Jason Statham escape prison. Look at that. By fighting multiple guards and prison mates. You see that? So isn't it? This is a fake world. I wonder what prison they were in. And I think there was another. There might have been another, or this might have been the same one, but there might have been another Fast and Furious where The Rock was fighting somebody in prison as well. I'm not too caught up on that, but look at the connection. You see that? And I don't know what prison. I guess I can try to ask Google. What prison was the fighting scene in Fast and the Furious? Yeah, they're not gonna. Let's see, what's this? Oh, the United States Penitentiary Lompoc Federal Prison. I don't know if that refers to the Rock movie, but anyways, you get the prison connection, don't you? Okay, and that's on the fly as well right there, okay, y'all? So we already hit on the fly as we do to go along with our breakdown. Even Alcatraz prison connects with Trump and California Island off San Francisco, the notorious prison in California. Look at this. Alcatraz prison 88, Trump 88, California equals 88. Trump also equals 25. Alcatraz prison 205, which is like 25. We are in the year 2025 and we get this Alcatraz prison story. Look at how this comes together. This is just the language. You see all 4 of the base ciphers utilized right there. That's all I'm doing with the English language. Easy to understand. Ordinal is ABC 1, 2, 3. You see reverse right there with the alphabet. Reduction and reverse reduction. Notice how it says this prison has been closed for more than 60 years. Donald Trump equals 60, y'all. These are facts, not my opinion. You want to see something amazing that I caught on the fly? This is the Rock Alcatraz, and we did the Rock connection, wrestler, actor, former college football player. Look at this. Chris Rock, actor, comedian, stand up. Chris Rock is age 60. You see that? Rock, you get the Rock connection as Chris Rock is age 60. Donald Trump equals 60. This prison, the Rock Alcatraz, has been closed for more than 60 years. Talk about undeniable. And notice the Chris Rock birthday right here. Look at his birthday. Oh, he's a filmmaker too now, huh? Look at his birthday, the second month and the seventh day. Now let's go back over here. Remember, America's most ruthless and violent offenders equals 227, which is like Chris Rock's birthday, which is 27. You see that? 227 is like 27. Chris Rock's got the 27 birthday right there. And there's that Derek White birthday in reverse as well. You see that? It's the second day of the seventh month. So you get that 2 and that 7. And Derek White, he was trending with the Celtics in the playoffs. I don't know currently where they stand in the playoffs, but this is on the fly right here. And you see White connects with White House. Okay? And look, he's born in 94. Derek White, who was trending with the Celtics, born in 94. And where's that 94? We just hit on a 94. Oops, I didn't mean to go that far. But we just hit on a 94 connection, and now I can't find it. Oh, The Rock had the 94 on the jersey. Woo! The Rock's got the 94 on the jersey. Derek White connected with White House with Trump, and you saw the 2 and the 7 connection with Chris Rock. The Rock's got the 94 on the jersey there. Derek White, born in 94. Wow. Do you like that? And you see, still in the 29 years it was open, 36 men attempted, 14 separate escapes. According to the FBI, nearly all were caught or didn't survive the attempt. And, they want to look good. They don't want you to think, right? Of course, they don't want you to think that anybody survived it, right? So don't try it, right? You get it? Nobody survived it, but they tried. Look at this. 29 years it was open. Trump equals 29. Look at Trump's upcoming birthday, June 14th, 29 date numerology. Look at the date on Trump's birthday, 6/14, June 14th. 6 plus 14 is 20. This article hits May 4th, 5/4. 5 plus 4 is 9. So you get 20 and you get 9, like 29. See that right there? And also, look at Trump's birthday real quick. You see 6 plus 14 is 20. His name is Trump. T's the 20th letter of the alphabet, excuse me. How about that? Okay, you think about Trump Tower, TT, 2020. Trump 2020, right? He is the 45th president along with the 47th. We know Trump equals 47, DC, White House, and President all equal 47, and all of that, right? And there's more. But he was also the 45th president. The date of the article, the fourth day of the fifth month, 45, to sync up with the 45th president. His next birthday, which is next month, also has 45 date numerology, y'all. No coincidence. Of course. Of course. So yeah, definitely something deeper going on here. And you get this is in San Francisco, right? Look at my next article. San Francisco and the Golden State Warriors. This is the next article I'm breaking down right here. Okay, I'm in the process of finishing it up. So, the Warriors were out of Oakland, now in San Francisco, right? It's the Bay Area. But, even look, they picked up the victory. They scored 103 points. You see that right there? Politics equals 103. I mean, come on, right? Politics. Politics has that 50 like Donald as well, since we're here. And look, you get the 31, which, 103, 31. Politics equals 113 as well. No coincidence. I mean, geez, right? Machine Gun Kelly, Al Capone. We'll go ahead and put those characters in because they said that's where The Rock was. They housed Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. Probably synced up with the MGK celebrity as well, huh? Al Capone. We're just looking here on the fly. Al Capone died on the 25th in 47. Notice how he's got the Michelle Obama birthday. Al Capone has the Michelle Obama birthday, January 17th. Michelle Obama birthday. You see that on the fly? Former First Lady to Barack. And he died in on the 25th day of the year. Remember, Trump equals 25. Alcatraz prison 205 like 25, and they say he was housed there. Notice how he died at age 48. Donald Trump equals 48. This is all on the fly. Donald Trump equals 48. There's that 60, closed for more than 60 years. Don't forget 48 is Barack Obama's birthday. Barack Obama's birthday, the fourth day of the eighth month. He's also born in 61, which syncs up with the Capitol riot, which syncs up with Donald Trump. The Capitol riot was the sixth day of the first month. Donald John Trump, John equals 16 and 61. So it's really a fake world that we're living in. You know what I'm saying? Died on the 25th, and look over on the right, attained notoriety during the Prohibition era as the co-founder and boss of the Chicago outfit. Look, from 1925 to 31, when Trump equals 25 and Donald equals 31. And Michelle Obama, with that same birthday, she's connected with Chicago. They say like she grew up there or whatever. So it's nonstop. He even died in 47. Trump equals 47. Jesus Christ. Machine Gun Kelly, gangster. Notice how Machine Gun Kelly, gangster, he died on his birthday, July 18th, which is the 18th day of the 7th month, 187, the murder code. Notice how he died in 1954, and our article is from Sunday, the 5th month, and the fourth day. Oh, 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 it's magic. Our article, uh, they speak in a post on his Truth Social site Sunday evening. And Sunday was the 5th month and the 4th day. And Machine Gun Kelly, the gangster who was housed at Alcatraz, died in 54. We're going to stretch it a little bit more, and we're going to go with the celebrity Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, 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 it's magic. Age 35, Machine Gun Kelly. It's a fake world we live in. Remember, The Rock equals 35. Prison equals 35. Alcatraz equals 53. The reverse. Fake world. Key decoders out there who think that they're really good at this. Typically the negative ones, the gatekeepers, right? The a-holes. Any of y'all out there, if you choose to go, you want to choose to acknowledge me, I wouldn't if I were you, and I don't need the attention. Just from time to time, I like to do this and put that energy out there. Any of y'all want any kind of decoding challenge with me, bring it on, punk. I don't think you do, because I hit heavy. I come with the slides. I come with, this is a gift and a curse, by the way, as you see how we hit on the fly as well. And I don't even need to put the slides together. We could just go live and we could have a decoding challenge. We could have a celebrity birthday challenge. We could have a Gematria challenge. Okay, so I'm going to put that energy out there again. All right, so go ahead and make that mistake. Go ahead and bring me up again. Why not? Anyways, those connections are undeniable. And we hit on the fly big time. Chris Rock, the Machine Gun Kelly, both of those characters. Al Capone, and there's probably more there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what I do over here. That's everything I entered in the calculator. Bada boom, bada bing. Prison equals 71. 71's the 20th prime number. Look at Trump's upcoming birthday, leaves 200 days in the year like 20. Remember his birthday, June 14. 6 plus 14 is 20. T, the 20th letter. Even Travis, Jordan Travis, you see? Travis, Alcatraz. It's a fake world. Left leg, left wing, right wing, politics, fake world. Shout out to y'all. Trump says he will reopen Alcatraz prison. Until next time.